Your speech is about blockchain in transport and mobility. So how can this technology be used in transport and mobility, and how can it improve this system?
Yes, blockchain technology is not only about cryptocurrencies, it's not only about making money fast, but actually it's a technology which can be used in many, many ways. One way, and this I will talk here at the conference at Chain Point 2019, is how it can be used for mobility and transportation sector. The idea is to have less paperwork, for instance, which delivery papers we have to. You can use the blockchain technology to save documents very accurately, and also don't delete them and don't lose them, but it's fixed on the blockchain. And these solutions, large enterprises see a big chance, and it's of course a complicated technology, but actually makes life much easier. That's one of the applications. Another one is that, for instance, like taxis, can be used in a different way, that you don't book at a platform like Yandex or Uber or how they all called, but you can book directly with the driver again. Like we did in the past, we just do with the normal taxi, we just flag a taxi and pay directly. This on platform basis will also be done more directly. I will talk about this. And by the way, Crypto Robbie is my company name, but it's also a figure, a character I created. The idea is to bring blockchain to people, to explain what the advantages are, with an added value to society. I call it return on society.
Are there any countries that already use these technologies in the transportation system?
At the moment we have a few projects. With blockchain it is a very, very beginning. It is the start now. So we have some projects. For instance, there is the MVL project in Korea, which is a kind of taxi system, which I explained already. They have 500,000 users already. They have 50,000 taxi drivers using that already, and they're expanding to Vietnam and other Asian countries, and probably could come to Europe and also maybe to Armenia one day. So that's very likely. First example. Second example is for the shipping industry, IBM and the shipping company Maersk, which runs the big containers and ships. They formed together with the Singapore Harbour and the Rotterdam, Netherlands Harbour, a consortium trying out this use case. It's still in the beginning also to get this paperwork on blockchain, but that's a second use case. What I like is we need more to see more use cases for the real world that also are for people that it affects. It's just more than Bitcoin. That's also my main message and the message of Crypto Robbie.
Do you have any ideas about how can we use these technologies to improve life in general and transportation and other things in Armenia?
I have been here in Armenia in 1999, so that's exactly 20 years ago, and I came back after 20 years. That's very interesting to see. It changed a lot. What I see is, at the moment, blockchain technology is so early. It's like the early days of internet. In the early days of internet, especially people in the ex-post-Soviet countries, they had lots of hope. They were all connected together and they could, through the internet, go to the world. With blockchain, I see the same. We will have a lot of visions which we cannot explain now, because in 1999 I could not be able to explain what the smartphone is, what an app is, what the social media is. It wasn't there. And we will see these visions in future. We will see a lot of applications which I cannot explain at the moment. But what I know is there will be new jobs, there will be new possibilities, especially in Armenia, where wages, for instance, compared to European Union or United States, are lower, but the brains of Armenians are as good as European brains or as good as US brains. So I think there are large chances. What I liked, I came from the airport to town, to the center. I saw a new software park being built, Digitown. This to support startups in the IT sector. This brings a new generation of coders, programmers. This is a chance where blockchain could help to access the big world and also to bring new jobs and new chances. It's a very good initiative. I like such initiatives. Yeah.
Do you know any Armenian blockchain companies or startups?
There is the Armenian Association for Blockchain, is NORI. They organize this event, and they are very strong in education. They support startups. This is a broad network, and they are very, very active. I'm from Austria, Vienna. We have a large Armenian community in Austria also living. I know these guys, and they are active in coding, in consultancy, and these are maybe not so well-known companies, but they are initiatives and small but very talented young people, and they are providing consultancy to large enterprises. This is what I know, and therefore strong ties to Armenia, of course, through the families.
Are you planning to cooperate with any Armenian companies?
What I'm looking for is, of course, and that's why I'm here, is finding good programmers, coders, finding good startups, and this goes beyond cryptocurrency, definitely. I'm not interested so much in just this putting gold on a blockchain or these cryptocurrencies which just collect funds to fund something else. I need coders, technicians, experts in the field, and I think I will find some here. I'm very sure, actually.